Mike.
It's Dan.
We did this video and we want to bring it to our new home here. And
right.
we really like this video because it is terrifying.
Dude, guys, do not watch this in the dark, okay? And I was literally like, yo, Mike, I'm not going out tonight, man.
Yeah, I forgot how scary this video was when we did it. So we wanted to present it to you. If you haven't seen it, take a look. The first urban legend is the Okiku doll from Japan. In 1938, a young man brought a box to a local temple in northern Japan for safekeeping. Inside the box, there was a ceramic doll along with the ashes of his dead sister. Creepy.
He had bought this doll for his sister Okiku 20 years ago, and she had played with it every day. Unfortunately, she tragically died a year later, when she was only 3 years old.
The brother went off to fight in World War II and did not come back to the temple until 1947. When he saw the doll again, he was extremely surprised. The doll's hair had grown down to its shoulders.
Later, a specialist from Hokkaido University examined a piece of the doll's hair and concluded that it was human hair.
Creepy! Many people believe that the dead girl Okiku's spirit took over the body of the doll. To this very day, the doll resides in that temple, and it is said that even though the doll's hair is annually trimmed, it always grows back. Kuchisake Onna.
Kuchika what?
Kuchisake Onna. She's a lady that children encounter when they walk home alone at night. Kuchisake is a lady that walks alone at night and covers herself with a surgical mask. Wearing a surgical mask is not uncommon in Asia if someone is sick and don't want to infect other people. She approaches children walking by themselves at night and asks them, "Am I pretty?" And if you say no, you die. If you say yes, then she removes her mask and then you'll see that her mouth is ripped to one side, kind of like half a Joker's mouth. Then she asks again, "Am I pretty?" If you say no,
you die again!
Well, here's the catch. If you say yes and lie, be nice to her, then she'll make your face look just like hers.
Well, is there any way that I can escape?
Well, some people say that if you tell her you're in a hurry to get somewhere and can't talk to her, then she'll excuse herself for bothering you and just leave. May Nak from Thailand.
So in the early 1800s, a husband went off to war. Seems like a theme here. Leaving behind his beautiful and very pregnant wife, who was named Nak. The husband returned from the war and came back to his wife and child. Everything seemed fine.
However, his fellow villagers had become distant since he left, and whoever he tried to talk to mysteriously died soon after.
He came home one night and quietly entered the house. His wife didn't notice, and with her back to him, she dropped her comb and it fell through a small crack in the floor.
She then stretched her arm and it went right through the floor. Then she grabbed her comb. The husband then realized that something was horribly wrong with his beautiful wife, and then he ran to the nearest temple.
He was then told that his wife and child both died during childbirth. All the villagers knew that he had been actually living with a ghost, but anyone who tried to tell him were soon killed by the ghost of the wife.
At this time, the ghost wife, who was called Lady Nak, or in Thai, May Nak, found out what happened and tracked down the husband to the door of the temple. She couldn't enter since it was holy ground, so she terrorized the locals to vent her frustrations.
She caused so much trouble that a famous Thai monk captured May Nak and sealed her in his wristband. It is said that the wristband came into the possession of the royal family and has been passed down ever since.
Later, a shrine was created for May Nak and her child, and people visit each year to make offerings, asking for a safe childbirth or for their husbands to be exempt from going to war.
Guy in a red cape from Japan. Because he wears a red cape, his name is literally Red Cape, or in Japanese, Akamanto. Oh, and did I mention he had a pretty boy face?
Here's my question. How come all the pretty people turn out to be like horrible, disfigured monsters in these urban legends? It's like, it makes me not trust any good looking people.
Anyways, it's said that in Japanese bathrooms, you should never go to the very last stall. Well, if you're in Japan, you're sitting on the toilet in the last stall. You're just, conducting your business, and suddenly you hear a voice. Would you like red paper or blue paper?
I pick red.
Wrong. You're killed.
Okay, I take it back. I picked blue.
Wrong again. You die again.
Okay, wait, is this another trick question? Like, should I just not answer again?
Bingo! Refuse his offer. Just go, no thanks, no paper, not today, blah, 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 and you'll be fine. This urban legend about Hitobashira, which translates to human pillar.
This is a famous story involving the construction of the Matsu Castle in South Japan during the 17th century. There were many problems when building the castle, so builders looked everywhere for a solution. Nothing worked. Then they heard that if they offered a living human being to the castle will have the sturdy foundation it needs to continue the construction. Of course, a live human being. Why didn't I think of that? The builders went downtown where the local Bon Festival was being held and captured the most talented and again, beautiful dancer.
That thing with beautiful people again.
Yeah, if you're beautiful, you gotta watch out because you're gonna end up in some weird urban legend. Well, ever since they buried her alive in the cornerstones of the castle, the structure stabilized and the construction did not encounter any further complications. Legend never mentions her spirit appearing, but does say that each time a girl danced in the streets of Matsu, her anger would shake the entire castle from the structure's very foundation. It's because of this that a law had to be passed to prohibit public dancing. Well, there you go. Hope you didn't watch that at night or in the dark.
You know what? How come in Japan they think of some of the craziest stuff? Like I'm growing up watching American horror movies. They weren't that scary.
Yeah, like Freddy Krueger, Jason. If you think about it, you're like, okay, an indestructible demon. You know what? If we put our mind to it, we can kill this thing.
They're not even indestructible.
Jason's indestructible.
Okay,
he's by a relative.
Okay, fine. But the crazy stuff, because if you think about the really scary American horror movies, they're all based on Japanese horror movies.
Yeah,
like The Grudge.
Because the
Ring.
Japanese horror movies are more psychological. It gets into your head,
dude.
Because like Freddy is just like it's Freddy.
It's more like like Americans. They're more like when they tell a scary tale, it's always like boo scary. You know, like I got a chainsaw. Like the boogeyman. Honestly, the boogeyman, that stuff's not scary. But like what we're talking about, these tales, like they honestly
like
they
happen. Yeah. Because like The Ring. Yeah. If you watch this videotape, you're gonna die in 7 days. You're like, dude. Oh, that girl's coming on my TV. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you all so much for watching.